a rookie quarterback. Folks, we're going to move on to topic number 3. And in topic number 3 here, in sticking with the NFL, La'el Collins of the Dallas Cowboys was caught bribing a drug tester. He missed a bunch of drug tests. It was also caught bribing a drug tester. Got suspended for 5 games. The Players Union got it reduced down to 2. He appealed the whole thing. And then the independent arbitrator said, nope, it's going to be 5 games. There's plenty of evidence here that you did this. It's going to be 5 games. Brendan, what is this guy thinking?
Are we talking about Leon Lett or, I mean, because, this is, the Cowboys 2.0, Leon Lett 2.0 for the Cowboys. And this one I think is even worse because he tried to bribe an NFL official. And it's just like, come on, big man, you really thought that was going to work out? And I guess sometimes these professional athletes just want to toss around their money and they think it's going to solve everything. But I guess what? The NFL is smart and they're paying that drug tester pretty darn good money, so he can't be bribed, okay? So they already know what they're doing to stop that, man. And it's his job, actually, to report things like that. So I just would wanted to be like a fly in the room there, sadly, to see what the arbiter said, like being like, are you stupid, man? Like, put your bribe away. Or like, how did he try to do it? Did he like try to be like, hey, man, give him the handshake and try to grease the handshake?
Like he's talking to a host at a restaurant or something. Yeah. Did he do it that way with a wad of cash?
Exactly. Oh, it's like, how did he try to do that? Or was he like, hey, dangle some new car keys and was like, that's not my car out there. That's actually yours, buddy. Like,
did he just bring a duffel bag full of cash? I mean, that could be a possibility too.
Exactly. Now we're talking like blue chips, man. Just drop the duffel bag of cash at my door.
Nick Nolte style.
It's a funny story because I think he's just being an idiot for trying this. And so I'm glad that the NFL's coming down on him and busting him. I'm not sure what he tested positive for. You could tell me that probably. Obviously, if it's marijuana or something like that, we've had a conversation on this show plenty of times about that. But still, it is against the rules right now by the players' rules and what they agreed to in the current deal. So if it was that, I've still got to say, the NFL is doing the right thing for coming down on him, especially for trying to bribe him. Honestly, they should probably give him a bigger suspension for trying to bribe.
Yeah, and I actually read somewhere that right now, according to the NFLPA, you cannot suspend a player because of marijuana. The rules have changed so much, and there's still a lot going on top of the COVID stuff. So we'll have to get a clarification on that over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, this is the NFL. This isn't like college where, there's like a trainer who's also like doing something else with the team and they're doing this and they, and then, it's just some random guy who you're peeing in a cup next to. Like, no, this is the NFL. You're not going to bribe people. What are you doing? What are you doing? You play for the Dallas Cowboys. It's the team, probably the biggest microscope in the NFL. That they're going to look at this. You know that this is going to come out. And then he gets it down to 2 games because I think it was the Players Association appealed the suspension. The league brought it down to 2 games. Then the independent arbitrator came in and said, no, we have so much evidence. It's going to be 5 games, and you're going to take that suspension. I don't even remember the last time that's happened when they got the suspension reduced, then they appealed it, and then it went back up. So now supposedly Collins is lawyers and try to get it back down to 2 at the very least, or maybe even get it thrown out. I mean, right now, you just got to take your medicine, and you just got to sit up. And plus, the Cowboys are winning, so they probably don't even want him back right now. Who knows? But, like, this guy – you got to sit down and just think about this too. And I know he dropped in the draft. I remember a couple of years ago. And who knows why players drop in the draft. There was some off-field rumors. Who knows if they were true. They ended up being not true. So, hopefully this isn't something that kind of sticks with them like that kind of did for a little while too. Because he clearly just made a mistake, but I don't know what you're thinking on something like that. So we'll have to keep an eye on La'el Collins lying to a lot of people over the last few weeks.
Yeah, that's funny. You made me think of what the topic should have been. It should have been Lying La'el, because he's lying to everybody right now to try to get his things reduced or to try to bribe somebody. But you're right. I mean, if he got it reduced to 2 games, he should have just been like, we won, man. Let's take the medicine. I'll serve the 2 games and I'll come back. Instead, he's an idiot. He tries to bribe them and then gets the, the arbiter, which normally the arbitrator comes out on the player side generally.
Right.
I won't say all the times, but most times it come on the player side. Instead, they're like, no, man, I can't cover this one up for you. You've done so much. It's going to be 5 games. So, yeah, we'll have to see if this story gets worse. Like I said, Leon Lett version 2.0. But rolling on tonight to